Hey, it's me. I don't really know what to say. But so I'm just gonna speak from whatever comes to me. So yeah, just from wearing this wig. You know it's a wig. It's like it changes my look. I look at it like a different person. And I'm wearing a black UNF jersey. It's new, but I'm wearing the same black pearls that I wore for the Fletcher jersey. It's purple. And now I'm wearing one that's black because I got accepted to UNF. So that's what I'm wearing. But it's not about the jersey. It's about, this is very hard to do, but I'm going to do it because, I'm guided to do it. And somebody needs to hear this. So this video is for that person. They will know who they are. I mean, if they're very intuitive, they'll know that I'm talking to them. If they're not intuitive, they'll just think, I'm just talking and, whatever. So this video, this is for you. It's about you. And it's my response to what you said. And, I'm laughing because it's true. It's true. Oh my God. This is like so, oh my God. This is so time consuming. Like this wig and having to, put on this outfit, whatever. It's like, it's so time consuming. Like, but I know that, a lot of women do this, just to look like this. They take a lot of time to look like this. And I'm just like, really? Like, it takes you that long to look like that? It's like, it takes you that long just to look attractive? I mean, I'm not putting anyone down, but like, geez, like, it just makes me wonder, like, what do you look like without all that? What do you look like when you wake up in the morning with nothing? That's what scares me a little bit, because what you see when you go out there at night and you meet that person might not be what you get in the morning. So it's like you've been scammed. You thought you were going to get one thing, but it turns out that you're getting something else. It's like buyer's remorse. That's how I see it. So yeah, so anyways, in response to what was said, yeah, it's true. Like, I do I how do I say this? Yeah, I am interested in one person. Still, I'm not gonna say who it is because I'm protecting this person's identity, because I know that it's not safe to do so. And my channel is that way for a reason. If you've been watching my videos, if you've been following what's been going on, yeah, it's for a reason. Because I still get hated on for no reason. I'm being censored, all of that stuff, like negative energy. So I'm just like, whatever. That's my response to it, whatever. But ever since I met this person, like my intuitive abilities, I'm still gonna say intuitive abilities because I don't consider myself psychic. Like he's very psychic. Like, like I don't get visions. I'm not able to see the things that he sees. I just know that, like, I know what I know. Like, I'm being told what I need to know. So I just know what I know. It's like, what is it called? I'm clairsentient. And I can be clairaudient. But I'm not clairvoyant. Like, I don't get visions. But I do know things. And I hear things. But it's clair something. There's clairvoyance, clairaudient, audience, clairsentience. something with Claire. And oh my God, this wig is like, the last time I wore this wig was like in October or November. It's been a while. And I'm wearing it now. And I really like this wig. Yeah, it looks natural too. It feels natural. And like when paired with like the right outfit, the right look, yeah. Like nobody would ever suspect that I'm wearing a wig because I know how to pull it off so it looks real. Even though I know it's fake, but like, only I would know it's fake. But I wouldn't do that because like, no. I don't do that. I don't want to fool people, have them thinking they're going to get something, but then it turns out it was all a scam. I'm not doing that. So, yeah, like I was saying in my response to, yeah, like, it's like I have to be silent and secretive for a reason. And I have to do that because I have to protect people from harm. Because harm is being done to me. I'm experiencing it, and I don't want others to experience that. So it's like I'm not doing all that by myself. I'm getting help. So, my intuitive abilities, they're help. I'm being told something, and I'm just channeling it. So that's how I know. So it's like I know how to listen to my intuition. I'm being told. I'm being told, get out now, and I get out. Or it's being done for me. Like what I may think is like what I used to think was like, oh my gosh, like it didn't work out. Why didn't it work out? I wanted that so bad, And then I look back and at what happened, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was protected from that. Like I got out just in time because it went downhill after that. So I see it as like at that time it was all negative, bad things happening and all that. But looking back now, I was protected from that. And now that I know that, yeah, there are people causing that, like purposely doing that. And I'm like, oh my God, like if you knew me and what I went through within the past year, if you knew who I was a year ago, 2 years ago, if you knew what I was going through, you wouldn't be doing that. But because you don't know me and you don't care, you're doing that. And it's like, that's how you know, like, you know what? That person that's doing that, that's not a human. Humans don't do that. They don't keep going after they're told to stop. It's like for them to keep going and going and going and going, it's like they have no emotions. Like they have to shut off their emotions so that they're not affected emotionally. So you just keep doing things and doing things and doing things. And because it doesn't affect you emotionally, it doesn't affect you. But if it affects that person emotionally that's, receiving it, that's being hurt, that's going through pain, it's affecting them, but it doesn't really affect you or that person because, yeah, like they're not emotionally involved in it. So to them, it's just a game to be played. But to you, it's like, this is not a game. This is my life. So once you realize, oh, so this is just a game to them. Okay. Then don't get involved emotionally. Turn off your emotions and don't react. Basically, if you're a game to them, then make them a game to you. So do it back. Play the game right back. And how do you play a game? And how do you win it? You turn off your emotions and then you find out how to win. And then you win the game. And before you know it, yeah, you beat the competition. The game is over. And the whole process is over. So that's what I'm like, from my experience, like, I know when someone's playing a game, and I know when somebody's human. Like, I've seen it. I've been through it. It's like I've seen it. I've seen what causes it. I've seen the signs, and I've seen what happens to it when they're not dealt with. Yep. And that's where the hate comes from, because they're not able to get away with their games, and that's why they hate you, because whatever they're doing is not working. It used to, but it's not working anymore. And that's why they hate you, because they don't like it. They're not able to control you the way they used to. And because that's all they know how to do, control you, manipulate you, use you. And once you catch on to them, to what they're doing, and it's just a game to them, even though it's your life, it's your emotions, but to them, it's like, yeah, you're just a game. And that's why they're able to do it over and over, because it doesn't affect them emotionally. And as long as it's working for them, basically, yeah, your misfortune is their happiness, because they're winning. But as soon as you're happy, they're miserable because they're losing. So yeah, like I said, it's just a game. It's all a game to them. That's what I'm seeing. So anyways, back to the video. All right, 11 minutes. Yep. It's mutual, you know. It comes from my end. It's like, I'm just gonna say this, you know. It's like, I'm not afraid to say it. So it's like, whatever, you know. I've been censored before. Bad things have happened. So it's like, whatever. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Um, you know, it's like I've had people interested in me, but I can see through them. I can see through the interest. And I'm not interested in that, just physical. I'm not interested in just mental. I'm not interested in just emotional. It's like, I want the whole thing. I want the whole package. You know, I want it all, because it's like, well, if I'm able to give it all, then I want it all. You know, it's like they always see it as, well, if I'm the whole package, you know, if I'm, you know, if I have the looks, I have the brains, I have the emotions, and I have the spirituality, and I want to connect with someone, then, you know, I want the same in return. So I'm not going to settle for like just, you know, good enough. I want it all. And I want the best I can get, whatever that is. And I found that person. Yeah. I found that person. It's like, still, I'm not going to say who it is. But yeah, I found my match. And it's like with all the games being played and all the fear and all that, it's like there's no need for that if you don't have any fear and if you're healed. But if you're not healed, you have damage and stuff, you have issues from the past, somebody caused damage to you, then you're just going to react the same way. Whoever is still damaged is going to cause damage. It's just how it is. That's why you have to heal that, so that you don't attract that kind of energy anymore. Because if you're not healed, you're going to attract that kind of energy. An unhealed person is going to attract another unhealed person. And that's why, you know, they play those games and stuff, because it works on you. You know, it's like they can sense your desperation. Take me, love me, accept me, please. Validate me. It's like, it's very desperate, very clingy, very needy energy. And that's why you're told, okay, you need to be alone, you need to be single, and you need to heal, you need to love yourself. And it's true. Like, when you've done all that, it's like somebody that's codependent would be afraid to be alone because it's something that they've never done before. But it's actually your solution. Your solution to codependency is independence. Because it's like, if you've never been alone and you're afraid of being alone, then you need to be alone. You need to face your fear. That's what they mean by that. Like, whatever you're afraid of, you need to face it. Because in reality, fear is not real. And once you realize that, you will wonder, like, what was I afraid of? Like, what stopped me? Exactly. What stopped you? What stopped you from doing something when fear is an illusion? And when you realize that fear is an illusion, you basically stopped yourself. Your thoughts stopped you. You were listening to something or someone telling you, no, don't do it. Wait. Waste more time. Instead of like listening to your intuition telling you, do it now, take action now, time's running out. You don't listen to your intuition. Instead, you listen to your mind that's telling you, no, wait, don't do it. What are you doing? What are you thinking? No, it's not possible. Like, it's like you're listening to only one source. And what did it get you? What did listening to your mind and your ego get you? Nothing. Nowhere. Yep. So, I don't really know. I don't know what the purpose of this video is. Other than, it's like there's different aspects of me that I don't show because it's necessary. Like, I don't want to show different sides of me because it's just going to cause a distraction. Like, I'm a teacher, okay? Like, they don't need to see that part of me because then they're going to see me like that. And then they're going to be too distracted to learn. Like, if I was teaching like this, if I look like this, they're not going to see a teacher. They're going to see someone that they want to have sex with. Like, how can you learn something? How can you listen to someone? And how can you do any work when you're distracted by a teacher that you want to have sex with? Like, seriously. Like, it's like, and I know, like, there are people that they don't think about that. They just, they just hook up with their students and then they wonder why they're arrested and why they have a record and why it's illegal to be like 30 and, sleep with someone that's like 14. Really? It's like, you have to wonder why that's illegal. Okay, first of all, that's an abuse of power. Okay, you're being abusive. You're abusing your authority as a teacher to sleep with a student who trusts you. So you just broke that trust. And you just damaged that student forever because it's like you already screwed up their notion of attraction. So it's like you just damaged somebody for no reason other than because it felt good at the time. So like what, 10 minutes of pleasure resulted in a lifetime of hell for that student who's like damaged permanently? Yep. Yeah, so it's like, there's a time to, look a certain way, do certain things. There's a time to talk. There's a time to be silent. There's a time to, look professional. And there's a time to relax. It's like there's a time and place for everything. Like, you have to know, your place. You have to know the situation. You have to know what to say and you have to know what to do. Because if you don't, then it's like you can have a lot of bad things happen to you if you're not careful and if you're not aware of the situation. But like I was saying, He knows who he is. Yeah. He knows who he is. And it's just, right now is not the time to reveal anything. It's not safe. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's not safe to do that. It will be safe eventually, but right now, no, it's not. But this is more to let this person know that, yeah, what you said is true. What your intuition told you is true. And that's to confirm that it's true. So it's 20 minutes. Ooh, that wasn't as bad at all. All right. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you again soon.